So we got two pieces of Devastator news today, a movie one and a reissuing Combiner Wars one. So two double Ds combined together, squished together today. Yeah. So let's get into this. So first, just quickly, Studio Series Devastator, it's confirmed that there's going to be a multi-pack, and so far the only thing we know about it in terms of what is going to be different from that of the multi-pack, we see some mild paint application differences, some dust paint on long haul, if you will. More will be confirmed later this week. Obviously, we have the Hasbro Pulse Con coming up, so that news probably will be pushed off until sometime later, but that's all we know. Now, here's the big news, and it's finance related for Transformers, and I really want to dive into that. And it's that of Amazon is going to be reissuing Combiner Wars Devastator. And this is great news for people that came late to the game when it came to this toy and didn't get a chance to get it, and now the market has gone all over the place. For people who don't know, it came out around, I want to say, June of 2015. The original Combiner Wars Devastator came out. Its original MSRP was $149.99, $150. Toys R Us, Walmart, and some limited locations when Toys R Us still was a thing in the United States. Obviously, Amazon, too, and a few other places. Again, the average price was $150. And then when you fast forward about 6 months into the holiday season of 2015, it took a huge dive. And Costco actually had it as cheap as $60 for the holiday season. It was their big Hasbro holiday product. So huge dive there. And that's when a lot of people got in on Devastator and people hooked them up and everything. And then as time progressed, it peaked around, I want to say, about 2018, looking at the market numbers here, at around $250 to $300 in the secondary market. And now it's stabilized today to about $200 to $250. But the point is that it wasn't that old MSRP of $150 back in the day. It's about $200 to $250 today if you want to pick one up. But good news coming from Ozformers from the TFW 2005 boards. He is seeing that there is listings that are popping up already on Amazon Australia, and it's going to be done globally afterwards, of a reissue of the Combiner Wars Devastator. We don't have a pre-order price yet, but hopefully, and I'm hoping here, hopefully it'll stay in that $150 price range for people, so they'll be able to get it at its original MSRP. And for those that missed out, hey, there's always new people that come to the Transformer game, and 5 years is a long time in a lot of ways for, at the moment right now, an almost 40-year-old brand. It's getting there. Now, what they think is that it's going to be limited numbers, though, probably only 300 units per region, but it's still kind of up in the air. But we do know that there will be a reissue, so this is very good for people that have been really wanting to get that official, extremely large Combiner Wars Devastator, and they don't want to look at bootleggers, because, you know, there's been quite a few bootlegs of it in the secondary market that are, in all honesty, just as expensive. And then you have, of course, all the scalpers online that have bought it probably for $60 from Costco back in the day and have just been jacking it up and sitting on it at that $200 to $300 to $400 that they've been asking. It's pretty nuts when you look at some of the eBay numbers here for the buy it now. Some people are asking pretty stupid money. And I remember when Costco got it, there was this one guy, I'll post an image of it. There was this one guy that just like clear out the whole skit and just bought all of them and then was slowly selling them in the private message boards. And he was practically bragging about it, but you know, it is what it is with sometimes with the fandom. You have guys that do crazy things, and hopefully there'll be some kind of one per person system put in order, much like they do with like Amiibo or Nintendo products, where you could pretty much only one per account of Amazon, and it'll give people a good opportunity to get this figure at its intended price of its original MSRP of $150. I mean, I wouldn't hold out to return to the days of the crazy Costco blowout of $60, but $150 is a very honest price for, you know, again, a supreme class combiner, and that's some good stuff. So anyone that's interested, keep an eye out on Amazon in your region. This will be coming soon. We don't have a date yet. We don't have a price, but it's probably going to be a lot sooner than later, and hopefully it won't be leaning more on the modern Supreme price of what Omega Supreme was, and Predaking and more on the earlier price of the 150. I hope. I don't want to be wrong on this one. I usually like being wrong because then I learn something. But I don't want to be wrong on this one. I really hope that they keep the 150 MSRP. So this is good news. Let me know what you think. Did you pick up Devastator in the past? If you didn't get him, now's your chance. So this is really cool stuff.